Welcome to the AEK Avissar show. Now time to talk about Group E, the fifth part of my Part 8 series previewing and predicting the 2018 UEFA Champions League. And this should be a cakewalk. Roll out the red carpet for FC Bayern Munich, getting arguably the easiest draw out of all of the Pot 1 teams. Isn't it funny how everyone forgot that their superstar striker, Robert Lewandowski, requested a transfer this summer, and the story magically disappeared? He's still with the club. I think he'll keep on banging in the goals, even if he is unhappy, because he's just that good. You also have to wonder if this might be the last season for Bayern Munich legends, Arjen Robben and Frank Ribery. They are 34 and 35 years old, respectively. I think the players that will really decide how far Bayern Munich goes are the bright young attackers in this side. Players like Thiago Alcantara, who Barcelona seemed keen on bringing back to the Camp Nou. Kingsley Coman, originally coming there from Juventus. They signed Serge Gnabry from Arsenal, as well as Leon Goretzka, who can be quite the spark plug in his own right. Not to mention being on the second year of James Rodriguez's loan deal. The young attacking talent is certainly there. Obviously, they have great defenders with the likes of Mats Hummels and arguably the best left back in the world with Alaba. But what I'm wondering is how 46-year-old manager Niko Kovac is going to handle the transition from managing Eintracht Frankfurt to the meteoric rise in expectations he'll be handling at Bayern Munich. Now, the Dutch side in this group is the storied AFC Ajax. They are known for their attacking play. They're also known for selling their best players. They sold one of their best this past summer, getting rid of Patrick Kluivert and selling him to Roma. I would be much more excited about this team if he was still there. But, they still have some bright talent. Kasper Dolberg was linked with Borussia Dortmund and Manchester United over the summer. Donny van de Beek is a 21-year-old who scored 11 goals in 29 games last season. But the player to really watch is Frankie de Jong. De Jong is only 21 years old, and he's played both midfielder and center back. And, he's drawn comparisons to the legendary Franz Beckenbauer for being such an attack-minded, defensively positioned player. He really fits the mold of the total footballer. Remarkable technical ability, especially for someone of his age. He is a true dynamic threat, and I look forward to seeing what he can do amongst Europe's best. Now, Benfica, they are led by the ageless Brazilian wonder, Luisao. The big question here, I think, is how much does 34-year-old Jonas have left in the tank? He's been wildly effective for the club with 99 goals in 110 games. Also, Eduardo Salvio will be crucial to this side. As the Uruguayan international who represented his country at the World Cup, has scored 33 goals as a winger for Benfica. And, a player that I like who underperformed in his first season at Benfica is Swiss international Haris Seferovic. I'm sure he will be focused on improving on his 5-goal tally in his first year at the club. The team that I'm writing off in this group, AEK Athens. They don't really have much history of success in the Champions League. When I think of Greek sides that make it happen, it's more like Olympiakos or Panathinaikos. They're captained by Petros Mantalos. This team just lacks the star power to contend for a third-place position. Obviously, stranger things have happened, but I'm writing off AEK Athens this year. I'm tempted to pick Ajax to make it out of this group, but I know better than to go against Benfica with their recent track record of success in the Champions League. So give me Bayern Munich winning this group easily, no problems whatsoever. It's going to be close, I think, between Ajax and Benfica, but I'm taking the Portuguese side to make it through. Ajax will give it their best in the Europa League, coming out in third, and Athens in fourth. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Please be sure to join the Eric Avissar Show UEFA Champions League Fantasy League group, and I appreciate you all tuning in.